Hey guys, Tim VK5ZT here, and today I'm looking at my GARC Geelong Amateur Radio Club 3.4 gigahertz panel. What I'm working on today, you will have seen in my previous videos some FT8 contacts. Now in those FT8 contacts I suffered quite a bit of drift due to the frequency moving up and down with the internal TCXO that is on these boards. So I emailed Tim VK5ZT, and this is his mod, but I've implemented it today, and I thought I'd share the video with you with what I've done. So basically, the board has an onboard TCXO, we can see there, and that TCXO is pretty good on SSB. Try and find the station that you're working, but for digital modes it can be a bit of a pain because it does drift. So what Tim's done here is the track there, out of focus, the track towards the bottom with the yellow wire going to it. There is a cut. You can just see the cut that I've done there. So just above the solder blob with the track, you can see that there's a cut from that track to that first pin directly above. Now what that is 5 volts to the internal TCXO. So cut that, but cut it after or above where that wire is, that solder blob. Otherwise you'll cut power to other pieces to the board. So you don't want to be doing that. So cut it just above. Now what you do is one side of that wire then goes via some wire. You can see there to a switch. And doesn't look very pretty, but the other side of the switch then goes back to that side of the cut that we've done there, and I've just conveniently soldered it on one side of the capacitor, which is easy to solder to rather than getting it down onto the board. So what that effectively does, that switches 5 volts on or off to the TCXO. So if you want to run it internally without any external reference connected to it, then 5 volts will be powered there, otherwise it's powered off. Now on the other side we can see I've got a capacitor on that, well, if we're working from the right, the 4th pin on the left hand side, just got a 0.1 microfarad capacitor just to block any DC. That's then soldered to the middle pin of, or the center conductor of a bit of hardline, which then runs back to a BNC connector on the outside the case. So that's all the modification is. Now, does it work, and how well does it work? Well, let's set it up. We'll set it up in internal mode. Now I've got my IF radio here, and the frequency is now my IF radio is GPS locked. The signal source is GPS locked as well. So I'll turn on my RF, and we can hear that. Now if I touch the TCXO and adjust the temperature, pretty sure you can hear that. So you can hear the frequencies adjusting up and down as I touch that oscillator. So to fix that, what we'll do is connect our GPS connection. So first thing to do is to switch it to external. Everything goes quiet because there's no reference working on it, and plug in our GPS signal. And you'll notice too that I'm on my IF's 442, but we're on 3398150 with a 149, sorry, with a 1K tone, and you can see there with being 1 kilohertz further down, we get a 1K tone. So we're on frequency. And now if I touch that oscillator, nothing happens. So GPS locked transverter. So there we are, relatively easy mod. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to Tim's document that he wrote up on this in the description of the video. I'll upload that somewhere. But really easy mod, only took me probably 20 minutes or so to implement, which means that you can GPS lock the GARC 3.4 gigahertz transverters. So then they'll be able to be run on digital modes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any comments or any questions, just leave them in the comment section of the video.